What's up guys, T-Rex and Mixtape God right here with TREXmedia.com. Be sure to check it out, let me know what you think about it. Now, I actually do have a second channel right now, which I'm just going to link right down below that like button. It's actually where I do post all of my music right now, so I'm trying to keep the two channels a lot separate right now. Check it out, subscribe there, let me know what you think about it. Now, I've talked about how USB microphones don't get a lot of love. And if you clicked on this video, that means you're trying to find out which one of these two microphones will actually be really great for you. Now, is it actually the Mackie Element Carbon or the Mackie Element Chromium? Now, these are really two sophisticated USB microphones that actually do have a very different target audience. But in today's video, I'm going to do a really quick comparison between both of them just to show you how a lot similar they actually are, do a couple of sound tests, and actually give you my final verdict on these two. Now, without wasting too much time, let's dive right straight into this comparison. Now, the very first thing that you need to know is that I've actually done full reviews on these two microphones, so I'm going to link them right up here in the cards. When you're done with this, you can actually go check it out to get a really in-depth full review of both of them. I've actually done unboxings on them too, so just so you see what the unboxing experience is like. All of that I'm gonna leave right up here and also in the description box right down below. If you're thinking about getting any of these microphones, I do have links right down in the description box right below. Go down there, check it out. There's a whole bunch of stuff from Mackie and other things that you can actually find. Every single thing that you actually see right behind me right there, it's all gonna be linked right down below. The very first thing I'm gonna talk about is the price of these two microphones. Now, price is very important when you're trying to pick out a new thing, especially when you're comparing it to another one. The price might actually just be a really nice determining factor on if you're actually gonna take one over the other. Now, while cheaper might not always be better, and also more expensive might also not be better as well, it's very important for you to know that the Mackie Element Carbon actually does go for about $150 and the Mackie Chromium does go for about $200. So in terms of price, I'm actually going to give it to the Carbon right here, because for it to just come a little bit cheaper at that $50 does give it a little bit of an edge in my opinion, and that it's actually a better choice. Like I said, a lot of people might actually just be looking for something that's a lot bit cheaper for them to actually just get. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the design quality of these two microphones. Now, there's a really nice approach to these two microphones. They are well built, they are really solid, and they are really amazing. But first, let's talk about the Carbon right here. Now, this is an excellent lightweight build with very nice adjustments and a really nice stand. I really like the design. It's really sleek, it's really nice. Now, the texture bottom of this does make it actually so that it doesn't just move around on the table or doesn't wobble while you're actually using it, which I feel is really great. Now, let's talk about the Chromium right here, which also is really sleek and actually really nice. But this one does feel like it was actually built like a tank. It's a lot heavier than that, and also it does have that same grip at the bottom of it right there. And I really do like the design and the placement of the buttons. It really feels well thought. Everything is nice spread out for you to actually just see. You do have your pattern settings and your mute switch and your gain, everything right up front there right for you, so which I feel is really nice. So now, in terms of design quality, I'm actually gonna have to give it to the Carbon right here again. So that's 2 to the Carbon and 1 to the Chromium. Now, I'm gonna tell you the reason why in the next opinion, because while these two microphones actually built really well, there's something I really do like about the Carbon in the sense that it's a lot more put together. Now, let's talk about some of the things I actually don't like about these two microphones, and I give you just one thing from the Carbon. It's the fact that you do have a little bit of the settings, like the polar pattern settings and all of that, all right behind of the microphone. It would have been really amazing if they had put this right up front so everything is just laid right in front of you, but I don't know why they chose to do this. And again, it feels really fragile. Although it's sleek and easy to carry around and lightweight, it feels like it's really fragile. I did dent this just a teensy bit just by actually just pressing it right there, so the metal on it doesn't feel like the best quality of it right there. So that's about as much of the dislikes that I don't like about it. Now, talking about the Chromium, you do have something a lot similar here, but it's a little bit different, and that is the fact that this feels like it's really shaky, and there's a lot of things that aren't actually screwed on properly, okay? And also, you don't really get any adjustments with this one like you do get on the Carbon. It's a bit heavy, so it's not all of that portable for you to just take about, and you don't have as many pattern selections on this like you do have on the Chromium as well. Again, while I do like the button placements of everything, the knobs feel a little bit sharp to the touch, and if you're someone who's going to be adjusting them all the time, you might actually just get some really nice cranks and stuff on your fingers, which is really not cool when you're trying to dial and press and all that. It's really not all that great. Now, let's move on to the connectivity of these two microphones, which is absolutely amazing. Now, they both do connect via USB Type-C into any sort of computer that you're using. So if you're gonna go with Windows or you're gonna go with Mac, it's gonna work absolutely fine. They are compatible with any sort of DAW that you're gonna throw at these two. So they can take in Pro Tools, they can take in GarageBand, they can take in Studio One. That's about as much as I did go with these devices. Now, more on the cabin right here. Aside from the USB Type-C, you do get a headphone jack, which is absolutely good, and that's really nice for you to just be able to plug in your headphones. But in terms of connectivity, the Chromium takes it a bit step further, because this is actually designed to actually give you a very nice studio feeling right there. And the fact that it does have its own inbuilt channel gives it an edge over the cabin. Aside from that, you do get an instrument port, which is a plus right here. You do get an AUX port if you want to actually send input through the device, which is absolutely amazing. You have different controls for every single port that's on this, including the mic, the AUX output, and also the headphones. Now, in terms of connectivity, I'm just gonna have to throw it to the Chromium right here, because it gives you a whole host of things. All in that, this is an all-in-one. It's built to serve you as a single studio on the go. So I'm gonna give that to the Chromium right here. In terms of disadvantages on the build quality, I'm gonna give this one to the Carbon because it doesn't have so many quirks as the Chromium does have. So that's about 3 to the Carbon if you're keeping up, and 1 to the Chromium if you're actually following me right here. I'm just gonna believe in text so you can just see them. So I know it might get a little bit confusing, but on to the ultimate thing that you've actually just been waiting for. What is the sound quality of these two devices? Well, rather than talking about it, I'm just gonna let you listen for you to actually just hear what they sound like. Now, before we talk about sound quality, be sure to take a look at J Black, okay? There's a link right down in the description box below where you can actually get 10% off of this, okay? Now, these are premium glasses with Italian acetate. You can actually get them in blue light. You can actually get them prescribed if you do have a medical condition. There's a whole host of designs, and their website is really accessible. They ship anywhere in the world in about 2 days, so which is absolutely nice. I'm actually really glad to work with J Black and to partner up with them in order to promote this for you guys. So if you're looking for something, if you just want to give someone a gift, or you are looking for new frames, or you're someone who actually has some sort of medical condition with glasses, they can actually really hook you up at a really nice price, just under $50. That's what you're looking at right here. And look at this, it's absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing. I get so many compliments and so many questions about these each time I wear this and I do go outside. Now, there's not much sun anymore, so even if you're still looking to pick up sunshades, you might as well just do, if you want to be Batman or something like that and just walk around in the night with sunshades, you can actually do that. Alright, now let's dive right back straight into this video. So this is what you can actually get from this microphone right here. You can actually see how I'm sitting just like yay far from this. Now, if I move a little bit closer, you can actually hear what it sounds like. Now, I will be using the same gain and pattern settings on this too, while I'm actually just recording right here, sitting at this actual distance. Now, just speaking normally, you can actually hear this loud, clear, crisp, really nice. I really do love it. I really do like it. They both have mute switch right at the top right here, that if you actually just hit that, it's just gonna mute the entire thing. But compared to the Chromium, you can actually see that there's a little bit of a difference right here. Now, I'm gonna try to walk in this audio in the sense that you can actually see I'm trying to move a lot closer for you to actually hear it. Now, this is with the same gain and pattern settings right here. Now, I'm just gonna turn on the gain just a little bit so you can actually hear this, and if we do that, then we're gonna come up to like this level right here. Now, listening to this, you can actually see I'm gonna turn down the volume on my headphones just a little bit, and you can actually hear this. Now, the difference is really clear. With the Carbon, I could just sit back and just speak normally. You can actually hear the difference in sound quality right here. But when I actually try to move forward to this one, and also I'm using the same polar settings right there, which is the one that's got like the little curvy one. I'm sorry, I just don't remember the name, but you can actually hear this, okay? Because hearing is believing, okay? For you to actually know what these actually perform like, and for you to actually know why I do say I do prefer the Carbon over the Chromium. Even for sound recording, music recording, I would still pick the Carbon over this one, just because I feel like you're gonna have to do a little bit more work on this rather than what you just have to actually do with the Carbon. Now, these two devices are actually built for very different set of people. On one hand, you do have the one that can actually serve for gamers, Twitch streamers, live stream podcasts, if you run a channel that does a sort of podcast, or you do a lot of live streaming, or you just want to record some really nice, amazing vocals, then I suggest you actually go with the carbon. But if you want to take it a step further and actually have an instrument port, actually have some really nice output via AUX, and actually do so much more with the in-view channel on this, if you're an artist and you're always on the go, or if you're looking for something that's actually just gonna go really nice as an all-in-one studio, then this is it's a really nice recommendation. Although I don't really like the sound output from this, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I feel like you can actually do so much if you know what you're doing. If you know how to tweak the audio, record it into your DAW, export it, do some really nice filters and put some nice touches on that, then you can actually get away with this. With this, however, you're not gonna have to do so much to the audio in terms of tweaking or anything, but it's still gonna serve you really well. So think about which one is that you really want. At the end of the day, I do prefer this and I do like this more, but it might just come down to personal preference and what you actually really want to do. So either way, both of them are amazing. Both of them are lovely. Be sure to check out the full reviews. Let me know what you think about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna be on the lookout in the comment section for any questions that you might have about this too. If there's something I didn't cover, something I missed, be sure to mention it right down there. If you do have any of this too and you want to share your own opinions so we can actually learn from you and get some insight, please feel free, just go down there. Go as much as you want. Okay, be sure to leave this video a thumbs up so it does tell the algorithm that, hey, you know what, I did like this video. I feel like a lot more people should actually find this video, so it's gonna really help a lot more people to find this video, and it's also gonna encourage me a lot more to make a lot more videos like this. You want to see some other sort of comparisons? Let me know in the comment section right down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you around. Stay safe. So again, like I mentioned, all of the links are right down in the description box below. And also, if you like the headphones that I was using, these are actually the MC350s, also from Mackie. So everything is linked right down below. Go check it out. Okay, I'm